3 days before my wedding, my mother-in-law called the venue and canceled my reservation and rebooked it for my sister-in-law's wedding instead. She told everyone I'd understood and given my blessing. What she didn't know was that I'd already found out 2 weeks earlier, and I had a plan she never saw coming. My name's Claire, I'm 28, and I was supposed to marry Daniel on the Saturday of the long weekend at a vineyard venue we'd booked 14 months in advance. Daniel's mother, Linda, never liked that I wasn't from their kind of family. Old money, country club, the whole thing. She'd made comments since the engagement, little jabs about how I got lucky. Then Daniel's younger sister Megan got engaged 6 months before our wedding, and Linda decided Megan's wedding needed the same venue, our venue, on a date that happened to land 1 weekend before ours, which meant the venue would block our booking entirely under their exclusivity clause. I found out by accident. Megan posted her save the date on Instagram with our vineyard's logo tag. I called the venue myself. They confirmed. A Linda Whitfield had called 2 weeks earlier claiming to be handling logistics for the Whitfield family wedding and had paid a deposit to shift the booking. I didn't say anything. Not to Daniel, not to Linda. I just started making calls of my own. I found a second venue 40 minutes away, smaller, but honestly more beautiful, an old restored barn with string lights and a lake view. I booked it under my maiden name so it wouldn't show up if anyone went digging. I told the original venue to go ahead and let Linda's deposit stand. I let her believe she'd won. For 2 weeks, I smiled at every family dinner. I let Linda talk about how generous I was being, letting Megan have the date. I even helped pick out centerpieces for Megan's wedding when Linda asked. Daniel noticed I'd gone quiet about our own venue and asked if I was okay with everything, and I told him I was handling it. He trusted me. Was I wrong to keep him in the dark that long, even with good intentions? Tell me in the comments. The day Linda announced, proudly at a family barbecue, that she'd smoothed everything over and that Megan's wedding would be at the vineyard, I smiled and thanked her for being so thoughtful. Everyone clapped. Megan hugged her mom. Then I stood up and said I had an announcement too. Daniel and I were still getting married on our original date, just at a different venue, one I'd already booked, paid for, and finalized weeks ago. I pulled up the photos on my phone and passed it around the table. I thanked Linda specifically, in front of everyone, for helping me realize I needed something even better. Linda's face went white. She'd spent 2 weeks bragging to her entire family and the venue's other clients about fixing the wedding conflict, and now it looked like she'd schemed for nothing. In front of everyone who mattered to her socially, Daniel found out everything that night, what his mother had actually done, and what I'd quietly built behind it. He wasn't angry at me. He was furious at her. Our wedding happened exactly as planned, 2 weeks before Megan's, at a venue Linda had nothing to do with and couldn't take credit for. Linda didn't come to the wedding. She said she needed time. It's been 4 months. She still hasn't reached out. AITA for letting her think she'd won for 2 weeks instead of confronting her right away. Comment yes or no. I'll reply to the top comments.